I think we can start. So I want to start by thanking you for agreeing to having this conversation with me. We all really, really liked your photos. We loved them. And it was hard for us to choose which photo was our favorite, because now that you share the other photos with me, I thought, oh, this is from the same person, because, I forgot who took the photo, and now seeing they're all from you, and we really, really love the photo. And I think this is a good opportunity for us to know exactly like the story behind it and everything. But first, I want to know a little bit about you, about your journey as a photographer, and if you can share with me how you started, how old were you, how did this happen in your life? How did you become a photographer?
At first, I want to thank for inviting me. I'm 39 years old, and I started my journey when I was 17. My first steps. Then I go to university, and I graduated in photography in Ahwaz city. And then I started to work with papers and news agencies in Tehran. In the same time, I started my personal projects and travel around Iran and take photos. I think after 2010, I worked after that as a freelance, and I focus on my personal projects.
Do you remember what was your first personal project?
Yes, my first project was in southwestern of Iran, in Khuzestan region. I started to photograph their lifestyle. They are on a different different people from other in Khuzestan, southwestern of Iran, they are also Arab. They are Arabs and different, a little different from other peoples of Iran, and different lifestyle. That was that was amazing for me to see them and live with them, and I took photos from them and share.
So you stayed there with them? You were?
Yes. I live in there for 5 years.
Wow.
Yes, 5 years. I was in. So I live with them. I live in Ahwaz city.
And this was only for your project? You moved there for your project?
Not just for my project. I lived there and I worked, but most of my time was I was on my project.
Yeah.
So I also.
Sorry.
Yeah. I also have a project about mandarins. I don't know if you know them.
No.
Sabain Mandai, religious, different religious in Iran, and also we have in Iraq and Iran, an ethnic religious, ethnic religion in southwestern of Iran and Iraq.
So you mainly do documentary photography, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to show start showing our slides and the photos. And the first photo we are going to see is your photo that was selected for the single image awards. Let me just start it here. It will be the first photo of the presentation, and I would like you to share with us the story behind this photo. And I mean, there were so many photos that a lot of us did not agree, but there were some few photos that even when we had different views, we all saw something in the photo, and sometimes we couldn't even explain. And this was one of the photos. And I am really interested in knowing what's the story behind this, if you know who this person is and anything about it.
This woman was this girl was the second wife of a man who I took this photo in borders of in a village near borders of Iran and Turkey, west of Iran, and she was the second woman of, and the younger woman of, younger wife of a man who lost his hand in the man. He lost her hand in a mine accident in borders of Iran and Turkey. This I was taking photo from that man, and then I see this woman looking curious.
Sorry? Yeah, curious.
Yes, looking curious and afraid behind the curtain to me. Then I took her photo. Then we go to inside home, and then I understand that she is the second wife, and she didn't like her life as a second wife, and that's it. I sent you the photo of the man I told. I think you have it.
Yeah. So you went there just to take photos of her husband.
Yes, to take photos from who that lost her last they part of their bodies in mine accidents.
Okay.
In borderlands.
Yeah. So I'm gonna skip then this second image, and we're gonna go to her husband.
Yeah.
And then we go back to the others. So this one, right?
Yes, this one.
So that's her husband.
Yes, it's her husband. He lost her arm, her hand, his hand.
Yeah.
In a mine accident.
It was both of his hands?
Yes, both. Yeah.
So it was not only him. There were more people that you took photos from the mine accident?
There are many people in mine accidents from borders, Turkey, Iraq, Many people are lost.
Yeah.
Have had an accident with mine.
And was this you doing a commission project for maybe a newspaper, or was this a personal project?
No, it's a personal project.
Yeah.
No. In in Iran, news or this kind of projects are forbidden in Iran. Work
Yeah.
this.
But did you got to show this work somewhere else?
Maybe if I hope that I complete this project in uh, I complete this project this year, and then uh, I will find somewhere to show or publish.
So this photo is recent, right? You took this photo recently.
Recent.
Which year did you take this photo?
Oh, it's this photo is this project is very long and it's a long-term project. This photo is for I think uh, 16 years.
Oh wow.
Yeah, this one 16 years. It's hard for me to spend all the time in that place,
Yeah.
and it's a long-term project. But I think this year it will be complete.
Yeah, that's really amazing. So I'm gonna go back to the second photo. I remember I saw this photo as well. This one of the photos that you sent that we really liked, and I want to know what's the story also of this photo.
This photo is from border of Iran and Pakistan. Iran and Pakistan, the Hamun pond. That is, it's this. There are very immigrants dispersed. This bird was lost his or her weight because of. Sorry, I have to check.
It's okay.
Because of drying the lake, the Hamun Lake.
Oh, okay.
Yes, because of that, it lost his way. Then hunters shot it, and they took them. It's about.
But is this man taking care of the bird?
Yes. This man take care about it and try to help to fly.
Oh, okay. So he does it for himself, like he wants to do it, right? It's not his job.
No.
That's really interesting. I really like this one. It feels like he's like going to shake someone's hand, but he's actually holding the bird, the beak. So this one, where was this photo?
This one is southwestern of Iran, a city called Khorramshahr, and city is this place is border with Iraq, and it's just I think it's just a form-based photo.
Yeah. And I have a question. You mentioned to me before that you are working on a project about global warming.
Yes,
So is this photo here a part
yes,
of that?
yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes, yeah,
Oh, okay. Because you mentioned there was a lake. So
yes,
if
yes, yes. Yes.
okay.
The uh, the global warming in Iran shows it more in east of Iran,
Mm-hmm.
uh, near borders of Pakistan and Afghanistan.
Oh, okay. Got it. Okay. So going to the next one. What about this photo?
And she lives this photo and the past you show are both of them are parts of that global warming and life in borders of Iran.
Mm-hmm.
I don't edit. I didn't edit this project and select photos finally.
Mm-hmm.
But this is uh, in east of Iran, border of Afghanistan. They have no water, and you can see this tanker of water
Yeah. Uh-huh.
behind. Uh, and
So
um,
you're still working on the global warming project, right? You're not finished with it.
yes, yes.
That's interesting.
Uh, I I'm working. I'm working three or four projects uh, toward
Mm-hmm.
toward.
Yeah. Yeah, you're doing more projects at the same time.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
So it's about global warming in Iran,
yes,
right? All
yeah.
right. Okay, so and this one?
Uh, they are immigrants from northeast and southeastern of Iran because of lack of water. Huh?
Oh, okay, yes.
They leave their villages and their home there and go to the northern cities. Um, you know the this uh, east of Iran life in border and uh, water is very you know very all together like we can.
Mm. Like you mean it's hard to get the water on the east?
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
East of Iran. It's hard to get water, and they are most of them are farmers, and they have to leave and go to the northern cities to uh, work as a daily workers or other little jobs.
So you're documenting them leaving their homes and
Yeah,
moving away,
yeah,
basically in search of water.
yeah. Not for searching water, searching a place that they have work
Yeah.
because in their villages they haven't water and they have to and they have no work because they
Hmm.
are most of them are farmers and
Okay.
they have to leave to find work and
Hmm.
also water.
Yeah. And did you have a chance to actually meet some of these people after when they find a job or a new place to stay, or only before?
I I have a connection with some of them that work in a making brick, making brick in in um, in marginal places of Tehran, in Tehran and big cities. They work. They have to work for few money, few income, and most of them are work as a peddler.
Sorry?
A peddler.
I don't know what that is.
Vendor.
I don't know. I'm sorry. It's like two people using not their first language.
Vendor.
Oh, vendors. Okay.
Vendor.
Yeah. But do you want to take photos of them in these jobs as well, or no?
Yeah, I took photos of them.
Oh, okay.
I have. I took. But
right.
I don't send to you because I don't. I have no time to select all of them.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's a big project.
Yeah.
I started this project of global warming from 5 years ago. 5 years.
No, you have a lot of things that you're sharing now. There are global warming, but very different aspects, because you see the lake that was dry and you see how it affects the bird, and then you see how it affects the people and how they're looking for jobs. So I can't even imagine how much content and how many photos you have of the same situation. And this photo?
This photo is northeastern of Iran. They are also farmers, and they have sheep.
Yeah.
This butters. Lack of water affects on their work, and their ships was ill, and our team, but they can't live like southern people. They can't live to and immigrant to another places because they have very sheep.
Yeah, they have the sheep to take care, so they cannot abandon the sheep and go find work in somewhere else.
Yeah, in northeastern of Iran also they have this problem with lack of water.
Yeah. Wow. So I'm really interested to see so more of your photos about the global warming, because it's just like so many different aspects of the same problem, like it's affecting people in so many ways.
Because Iran has a different places, different kind of people, different also geographical places and geographical difference.
Yeah.
I think it's a part of that is because of this difference.
Well, this is it's really, I mean, it's powerful, but it's interesting to know these things. And this one, the man.
This is an Afghan man from Afghanistan. This is from Afghanistan, and he lives in a city near borders of Iran and Afghanistan, named Taibat.
Yeah, so most of your work is sorry. Yeah, most of your work is in Iran and the borders.
These projects, also in Life in Borders, are in Iran, showing their lifestyle and their problems in border. You know, we have different borders and different people. We have Afghans, we have Kurds, and Arabs in south of Iran. There are different Turks in northwestern of Iran. They have different lifestyles and different way to life.
Yeah.
And in most of the places, they have very big problems in their life. As they have no job, no safety, no education.
Yeah.
And not in all of the border cities, but in the most of them, they have these problems.
Wow. I mean, I never heard of a lot of this, you know, so that's why I believe it's so interesting and important for me to see work like yours and, you know, and get the chance to speak to you and know about this and be able to see these photos of places that you have been. And this one.
And this is also in northeastern of Iran. I have nothing to say about this photo. It's just I think it's just a beautiful photo.
Yeah, it is. It is a beautiful photo. Yeah.
But it's belonging to that project of border life.
Yeah. And what about this one?
And he's here has it's the same place with that man have sheep. They are cow hands. Okay, cow hand. Their work is a cow hand, like cowboy. Like cowboy that have a sheep.
Okay, yeah, got it. All right. So it's the same. Now I get it. It's connected to the other one where you said that the lack of water is affecting the sheep and they have very, you know, like they don't have like big sheep because of the lack of water.
These mountains are borders of Iran and Turkmenistan. You know, north of Iran, you know, Turkmenistan.
Yeah.
Ashgabat. These mountains of borders of Turkmenistan, and they also have big problems, lack of water and connection ways with big cities and hospital, you know.
Oh yeah. And this one?
This one is from the southeastern of Iran, border of Balochistan. They have camels, and their life are depends to these camels, but you know that lack of water makes very very hard, makes their life very hard.
Yeah.
And I took some photos from there. I spent uh, 3 days with their camel and take some photos.
Like I understand, of course, that the situation that the people live is very difficult, but this photo is very, very beautiful. You know, like the contrast between the harsh reality and just the beauty of the photo to me is very interesting. And I received a question here. Someone wants to know if there is a reason why all of your photos are black and white.
It's a normal question. I hope I can tell right. You know, two reasons is for black and white photography for me. One, the first is because of my background. I love black and white movies, and first thing is for aesthetic. Okay, aesthetic of photo. This is that I think, and the other and the most I think important reason is to in black and white photos we have we have we have direct connection with the subjects. You know the colors. I think the colors are.
Do you feel like the colors are a distraction? Maybe?
Yes, yes, maybe. If no, in all the subjects and all the situations, but you think that this this boy clothes was a color that I am so sorry.
No, it's okay. You feel like, for example, if his clothes were a very bright color, it will.
Yeah,
not,
you know
yeah,
it. In color, I think in color photography, all the colors must be in the right place, near each other.
Yeah.
But in black, if we don't have these connections, I think we can't focus on the subject. I hope I can tell what
I completely
think.
understand. Yeah.
Yes, but in black and white photography, we just focus on the subject, and the subject that photographer wants to show us.
Yeah, I understand. No, it's beautiful. I completely get. I think we'll see one photo, because I think there was one photo of yours that I saw in color and then in black and white, and it's very clear what
This photo?
Yeah, no, I'll show you. It's another one that you sent.
Yeah.
So what about this photo?
This photo is in Khuzestan region, in southwestern of Iran. They have a flood. I told you Khuzestan is border with Iraq. It's a flood, or flood.
Yeah, it's a flood. Yeah.
It's a flood. Yes, for 2 years later, 2 years ago.
Oh, okay.
That destroyed the farms and destroyed the farms and houses and shores and small villages.
Wow. And then at the same time, you're showing, the lack of water and then the flood. So
This, we have lack of water also in Khuzestan. Khuzestan is a waterful place in Iran because of big rivers. But but they built dam.
Yeah.
Dam.
Yes.
To save the water, and 2 years ago it was the water was full the dam and destroyed the farm.
Yeah. So this is the place that you took the photo.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. We have another question.
Yeah. Okay. So what about this photo?
They are also people to leave their house to better places, better places of work and water.
Yeah. I'm just gonna
like another we saw.
Yeah, like the one before.
Yes.
I'm just gonna go just a little bit quicker. I'm not sure how many photos we have left. What about this one?
No, this is in these are immigrant birds, and it's a I think it's a symbolic photo in this project. It's a symbolic photo, and maybe I'm thinking about the end of the project, the final project.
Yeah.
I think it's good for the final frame.
Yeah, it is a very beautiful link between the migrant birds and the people, right? This one I remember. I remember you sent also this photo, right?
This is these are gypsies. Gypsies live in southeastern of Iran, as they called Baluch. Baluch gypsies, and they have also problems with life in borderlines. They are not safe places, and they have to to change their place. But this is not the only problem. Also, the water is another problem that they have to fix their life with that.
Yeah.
Um,
This was also, is this one also a part of the global warming project?
yeah.
Or this one? Yeah.
It's it's also the boat, you know.
The border.
Yeah.
This one is this the same from the previous one?
No, it's a
No?
they are the subject is the same, but
Yeah.
the location is different. It's north-eastern of Iran. That was south-eastern of Iran.
Okay.
This big region is has the same problems.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I haven't seen this one before. So I think this is the photo. Did you send this photo in
Yes,
colors
in color.
before?
Yeah.
And then when I saw it black and white, I'm like, oh, okay, it's totally different. And it made sense with what you were saying, why you choose black and white. And then I remembered the other photo you sent.
Yeah, this I sent this in color because I think in this photo is the colors are in the right place. You know, we have no no addition color. We have no addition color. All colors are in the right place. But in a project, I prefer to have similar photos.
Yeah. And
Not
is this one?
one in color, one in black and white. I
Yeah.
think it's not good.
Is this one also similar to the others? The location that you took
Yes,
photos and
in
the
the
shape?
past photos.
Yeah.
Yes, northeastern of Iran.
Ooh, and this one?
Yeah, they are also the immigrants from south of Iran because of a lack of water and where we don't have water, we have no job.
Yeah.
And no life, no job. They have to move to other places.
And this?
They are also this is for that flood in southwestern of Iran. They're going to make a tent.
Yeah.
But I think we can bring other concepts from this photo in the whole project. Because of that, I choose this photo and for this project.
Let's see. And there's this one also.
It's also a cowboy, and they also live in southwestern of Iran. This they are bulls. Bulls.
Yeah.
Bulls are the water for their life is very important because they have to go to water and to cold their bodies to but because of I think in next year they have to change their work because that there are not enough water in the rivers that they can go and do this. You know, they are in daily. They have to go to water to cool their body.
Yeah, got it.
But I think in the next years they have to change. Cowboys have to change their lifestyle because the lack of water and
Yeah.
because we I think we have not rivers that they can go there.
Yeah. Oh, let's see. Oh, and this one.
This one is a Turkmen. You know Turkmen?
Yes.
Turkmen. They are Turkmens from north of northeastern of Iran, borders of Iran and Turkmenistan. It's just a portrait, and he took his bread to be cold, and
Oh, that's bread.
yes, there are bread. Yes.
Oh, okay. He made the bread.
They buy. No, he buy from bakery.
Okay.
He buy from bakery and put the to be cold.
Oh.
To be cold, and he can.
Yeah. I didn't even notice it was bread. This is interesting.
You don't have this kind of bread.
Yeah,
Doha,
I haven't seen
and
it.
also in Brazil.
No, in Brazil for sure. Here I tried so many different types of bread. In Brazil, not that many. Yeah. But I feel like even when we talk about this and you say sometimes there are different projects, but all of the photos we saw, I feel like they could be part of one. Like all of your photos are connected. You know, all of the stories, they are connected in a way. So it feels like it's one very, very big project that you can include so many different things that are happening in Iran and in the borders. And honestly, like, you didn't send us that many photos, of course, because of the time, but I could spend hours looking at the photos and because they're really amazing. I want to see more of your work. For the ones that are here and enjoyed, like they tagged you on the post in Tasweer, so we can check your work on Instagram. Do you also have a website where we can check more of your work?
I have a website, but I think it has a problem. I'm going to fix it. Then you can see more photos.
Yeah.
You know, they are big. They are the same because these projects are attached to each other, I think.
Yeah.
These are projects from the same land, and they are attached to each other.
Yeah.
They are different places geographically and different people, but also they are attached, and I think this their lives are affect on our life, on my life in Tehran. I'm in Tehran. I sit in my home, middle of Tehran, but I think their life, their problems are effects on my life, and all of the people, also in other countries, the neighbors.
Yeah.
Because of that, it's important issues.
Yeah. Yeah, it becomes an international problem, even if it
Yeah,
happens locally, of course. And I think the fact that you are documenting your own country, it brings something different, because I'm sure you have, love for the people that you document, because I
yeah,
see the way you take photos of them. So it was like really amazing. Like if anyone has questions, you can write in the chat. But I really, really appreciated the time that we had here talking to you. And again, I will say this, that is so interesting for me. Like months ago, we were seeing your photo on the laptop, and I didn't know how your face looked like. I didn't know the story behind the photo. And now here I am speaking to you, and you're telling me like your journey and like the stories behind each of those photos. So that's really like, to me, that's a blessing to be here and to actually, be a part of this. So thank you so much for your time. Thank you for answering my questions. Thank you for telling us about your
uh,
photos.